flyweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amir, the Prince of And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai, the Blade Carapace. You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the talented Kiwi Kai Kara-France. He believes a win tonight is going to position him for a shot at the ultimate prize. That is the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive one to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
And he switches to southpaw. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it has landed with more force in his opponent.
He's hurt now.
Full side control now. That was nice. He set up a sub attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. Oh, back and forth. We go. Oh, nice takedown.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Kara-France has got the full mount. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Amir Albazi. Takes his back now.
Got to be careful here.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got now. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amir, the Prince of
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
dirty cold gold, and cold cold flow. Got a wire to enlarge and I set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how to go slow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close, the holes no go. This whole world's a shit mode, built to the brim like hit mode. When you think it don't get more glow, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies, I don't make the rules of just one guy. I'll do respect and getting spit on's how respect is now defined. I'm rooted true, but you got screwed to break the Kool-Aid. There's a line, but then directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, they're never built for just one group. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest lowest on the totem, what godly G you have been used. You have to fuel the death machine that down the line will kill you too. Pseudo-Christians, young and different, kids in prisons, innocent shit. Even one scrap of what Jesus taught connected, you feel different. With a
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Pedro the Young Punisher Munoz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Ready, fight. Ready. Good.
All right, here's the bona fide bantamweight contender, Pedro Munoz, finding himself in another big spot here tonight. This man has produced 7 bonuses. He has fought 5 current or former undisputed UFC champions, and he likes to strike. But this man is as credentialed a jiu-jitsu player as we have in this division, north of 80. Oh, you got to start with the knockdown. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. That was a slick transition.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw it. Oh, he hurt him again. Watch my bar here.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, belly down now. Oh, he got out.
Now notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, let's go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the...
Skin fade
gonna be a long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the BD jiggle and clap. Hello, I've been on top, where they at? Below presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. I'm scared. I'm fucks with the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. Henny in my car, can't see straight. Big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean.
All right, here's the Chinese fighter Song Yadong, the longtime UFC featherweight contender, back on the proving ground here tonight. The head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, with authority, the body. Oh, big left hand there. Strong outside leg kick. Oh, big left hand. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Keeping him honest with the jab. Just over 3 minutes to go now. O'Malley's... Oh,
he hurt him again, bro.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Oh, nice.
Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Big hook. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that option.
Yeah, you don't go with it.
No.
Circling to his right. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Don't let the blood fool you. It's in a good spot.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Sean O'Malley. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kicks.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Right there, his opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, huge left. Big land with the right for O'Malley. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. 3 minutes now to go, round two. Yadong's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. And just... Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Pretty good job blocking that attempt. Yadong's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. So the blood really starting to flow.
He can't even stand. Oh, nice. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Big right hand lands.
Oh, uppercut.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Big knee lands there.
What a fight. Nice.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Punches in butt. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh, that's big.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Yadong's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. Just out of range with that right hand. Effective lead right hand there by Yadong. Hard shot. Oh! Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. He lands a big knee to the body.
O'Malley's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Let's go. Keep your hands high. That right is coming.
Jab snaps the head back.
Oh, overhand to the dome.
He's got some hands, man.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent. Oh, he is hurting for certain. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh! Big shots landed by him now.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by the dome. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
So the Sugar Show is in full effect here tonight as we congratulate Sean O'Malley and his MMA Lab teammates. And you start to wonder what type of fighter is going to be able to hand this guy his first loss inside the octagon. He has been on an absolute tear, and it's a tear that continued here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Plus Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilya El Matador Corporea.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, if any fighter can go 10 hard fives, it's probably Max Holloway. So let us see how he approaches the early portions of this round. This is a guy who has put forth statistically the most amazing striking performance I have ever seen against Calvin Kattar back on Fight Island. You're getting punches and bunches from Max Holloway, of that you can be sure.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Oh, nice hook. He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a hole for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Nice straight right lands. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC. And one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? And there you go, again, half guard.
Topuria's right back to the full mount here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Topuria.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very even. Cannot take too many hills.
And another big kick for Max Holloway.
That's a big strike right there.
I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man. We have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway.
Topuria gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top of the floor?
All right, Seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Postures up. Oh, massive elbow lands. Topuria is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game time.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. Trying to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Nice crack there. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
All right, so some definite damage. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
So holding on to him here, not too. Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And of course, well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And we are back for our third and final round. Oh, nicely done as he blocks the shot and delivers that straight counter. Topuria going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Nice strike lands.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he leads with a right punch. There's a little bit of deception now on the feet.
He's mixing it up, not letting his opponent find the pattern in his fight style.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
Blood in the water, you gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. So he's not going to worry about too much now, but he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Unbelievable. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so Max Holloway is your winner by TKO, and he sort of felt like
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it dipping. Try me if you want to guarantee that you will wish you had me. That's a war that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Trust my gut, I hear it talking, then I know it's time for me to listen. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up the curtain. Oh my, pandemonium is showtime. Got their noses up, I know why. Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Hit it all way out of cosign. Shooter always hit the bullseye. Barely even put in effort in this effortless. Imagine if I did try. Acknowledge me or not, that don't really make no difference to me. I operate the same no matter who's around me. Who's around me is important to me. I keep my enemies at arm's length, but close enough to make me feel safe. My diligence can be competed with, an easy win for me. This just a small taste of what I'm capable of doing with my talent, stretching my imagination. Watch it turn a small idea into something that you have to tip your hat to when you see it. The whole package ain't got nothing missing. Every box is unavoidable at this point. Don't you act like you don't see it.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Volcano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight? Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Oh, nice kick to the body there. Oh, man, I could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue. Oh, nice combination.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Collar tie here in the clinch.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great submission defense. And the fighters are inverted now. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passes the half.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passed the half guard.
Volcano getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Great shot from the top position. Now he's going full mount.
right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
He's beating you on the ground right now on points. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
Clean punch.
Attempts the front kick there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He passes to half guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Moicano's back into full guard. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Oh, another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
And the horn sounds on round two.
All right, deep breath. Respira bem fundo. Sim. Aí, muito bom. Você tá fazendo muito bem, tá? Você já ganhou todos os outros rounds.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Big inside kick.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Spinning back fist is there. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. And I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on top of your leg.
seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
So, DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you got to be surprised that he hasn't attempted to get this fight to the ground where he can let his submission skills take over.
Maybe he is anticipating a tough takedown attempt, and he doesn't want to put the effort it's going to take to get the fight where he's most comfortable. Once on the ground, he can grapple all day. The effort comes from him securing the takedowns to get the fight there.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Moicano's in half guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Side control now.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that will cut him.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Lands with the ground and pound here.
And another strike from the top lands for him. He's got to be careful here. In the half guard.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Diego
Oh, we'll call him Mr. Clean. That was a clean performance here tonight. Didn't get the finish that he forecasted, but all 3 judges' scorecards go his way.
Picture perfect, J.A. I mean, this dude showed out tonight. He put on a show for the fans and showed that there are levels to the game, and he's on the next level.
Hear my style when I see them drooling. Can't be music, I play no fooling. In the background, chilling.
아. Una celda y se